Hey guys, my name is Fire and welcome back to another video. The Far Cry 5 live events are, well, now live. And right now I've already got mine completed, which honestly, it didn't even take that long. It took roughly, I would say, about an hour to get this completed, and it really depends on your resources. If you have all the resources to be able to do this already, you'll be able to knock this out of the park within, like, I'd say, like, less than 5 minutes. Because initially I actually thought this was going to be kind of like a daily thing where every single Tuesday you'd have that Tuesday, just the day alone, just to complete this. But oh boy, am I glad that it's not, because that would have really pissed me off. I was really feeling that I was under pressure trying to complete it within a day, which I really didn't want to do that. You could easily complete, I could have easily completed this within a day, no problem. But for people who don't have that much time to play video games, it's nice that they have a longer time and a longer option now to be able to get this exclusive shit, which is really cool. But yeah, I kind of want to go over how I actually managed to complete mine and how you actually can do this, because initially whenever I saw it, you have to kill, I believe, 20 animals for the personal one. Now the community one on Xbox, from what I believe, is already completed, so that is already sorted out of the way with, which is, by the way, before 24 hours, before an entire day went past, this thing was already doubled in numbers. I think they give us way too easy of a challenge. I really think they should have increased it. I think they kind of underestimated how many people was actually going to be playing trying to do this shit, but it turns out there's actually a lot of people, or at least there must be a lot of people, because not even within a day of this event being live, it's already over double, if not tripled itself already, which is fucking insane. But yeah, for the challenge, all you have to do is get 20 kills or kill 20 animals with fire without using Molotovs or flamethrower, which initially when I first saw this, I thought that this was going to be nearly impossible. Well, not impossible, but I really couldn't think of any other items that you could use to actually kill these animals with. But then I remembered incendiary rounds, and as well I used this other bit of a trick which isn't the most consistent, but it still does work if you don't want to actually go out and buy some incendiary rounds or whatever. All you have to do is just light a bit of grass or light a bit of like the field or something on fire in front of an animal. Then if the animal is lucky enough to run through it, the animal catches on fire, burns to death hopefully, and it does count as a kill, as long as the flamethrower flame doesn't actually touch them. If the grass is on fire and they run through it, set on fire, and then kill them, it actually works, surprisingly. Because the funny thing is it says you have to kill all these animals without using a flamethrower or Molotovs. It says beside that, like, get creative, which is really cool. So this is like the first thing that popped into my mind. I was like, I went up to the field, I saw this bull or a cow, and I just thought, what if I set the field on fire and then the cows catch on fire? Will that count? And it actually did count towards it. As I said, it's not the most consistent because there was times where I was killing them and it wasn't counting, but there was also times where I did kill them and it actually worked. So I didn't even have to go out and buy the black market perk to buy incendiary rounds or do anything like that. Now, of course, you can use incendiary rounds, and I'm not too sure if it gives you like 15 shotgun incendiary rounds, because as far as I'm aware, I had none before. At least I don't think I did. And as soon as I spawned in here, I had 15 shotgun incendiary rounds, as well with 2 grenade launcher incendiary rounds. So I could have used them, I guess, if I had a grenade launcher, but unfortunately I didn't. And as well, I kind of just forgot that I had them. But honestly, it's not that hard. I kind of just ran around with the incendiary rounds, just shooting them up. As I said, I'm not too sure if you get these for free just to do this live event, and most people aren't even going to realize that they have these in their inventory. But if you don't actually get these for free, and I just managed to like pick them up somehow, which I guess is completely possible, you can still go out and actually buy these things within shops. You just have to buy the black market perk, which does cost 6 unlock or perk tokens or whatever them things are. But the black market perk is actually pretty cool. You can actually buy some pretty cool stuff with it. Like, you can buy armor piercing ammo, which is extremely, like, I mean extremely useful against them like armored guys, which are so fucking annoying, so they are. As well as you can buy like incendiary arrows and shit. It's also very fun just watching people burn, like burning your enemies up with like incendiary arrows and stuff is very satisfying, just watching them set on fire and like burning up an entire forest. It's Far Cry, explosions, fire, shit like that. It's a fun ass game to just blow shit up in. The rewards that you actually get for doing this are like, you can get this like hazmat suit for, of course, the community challenge, as well as you get this like cool camo or something for the personal thing for like your flamethrower. But there's no actual really like weapon or anything really incentive to go for. It has incentivized me to do this, to try to get this shit, which is really cool. It does give me another goal in the game, which is something that I really need with games, to have a goal and something to work towards. So going for the challenge today was actually very enjoyable, but it still kind of sucks that it was way too easy to complete. Like, seriously, you do not need a week to complete this shit. But it's still pretty cool. I would also like to see a weapon. I'm hoping at some point, maybe the last event or something, gives us a new weapon. I want to see a new weapon in this game. Like, I want to see an interesting weapon. A lot of people who else have the disc version of the game, or people who got the game early, can actually get access to the Vector, which is a weapon exclusively to people who can go back to a previous version of the game, which are actual disc owners. If you have a disc version of the game, there is some kind of glitch or something you can do to go back to a previous version of the game, then update your game to give you access to this vector. But for people like me who have it digitally, didn't get it before the game came out, we're kind of stuck, fucked, and we can't get this weapon, which really sucks because the vector looks like a shit ton of fun. Anyway guys, that's pretty much all I had to say in this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys next one. Peace out.